Welcome everyone to Gamer Meld. Today we have the official squared release date confirmation of AMD's 3rd gen desktop Ryzen CPUs and Navi. Apple Macs are going to see some massive performance loss, and we have 3rd gen Ryzen APU clocks. But first, check out the Gamer Meld Discord server, a community for hardware and gaming enthusiasts to come, hang out, ask questions, or just talk tech. And May's Rig of the Month competition is all about the best air-cooled PCs, so submit your build at discord.gg/gamermeld or visit the link in the description below. Okay, it's news time, and first up for today we have the final confirmation of AMD's next-gen chips coming in the 3rd quarter of this year. At AMD's shareholder meeting, the company showed this slide, which reaffirms that the Zen 2 based Ryzen 3000 series will be coming in Q3, as well as confirms that Navi is also coming in the same quarter. As far as the announcement itself, it's just about guaranteed by now that 3rd gen Ryzen will be announced at Computex, to which make sure to subscribe and mark your calendars because I'm going to be doing a live stream of that event, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. When it comes to Navi, they'll probably give us a tease at Computex, but AMD recently announced their next Horizon gaming event at this year's E3, where they'll discuss, quote, upcoming products and technologies that will power gaming from PC to console to cloud for years to come. So yeah, if you didn't guess, that's probably when the full Navi announcement happens. Now, with all of that said, this slide actually gives us one more piece of information. It says Radeon 7 plus Navi, which basically confirms that at least the first launch of Navi won't include GPUs that compete with the Radeon 7. And this is what we've really been hearing from all the rumors so far. Navi 10 is the mid-range launch, and Navi 20 isn't supposed to come out until next year. Next up for today, we have an update on the MDS vulnerability that affects Intel CPUs. If you haven't seen the video where I go over what that is, I'll have it right here to check out. For those who already know, Apple has put out an update that tells everyone that pretty much every Mac is affected. To which I'll quickly say that some outlets are still reporting 8th and 9th gen CPUs aren't affected because of hardware mitigation, but I really don't see any official statement where it says that. The original article from Wired states that only CPUs built in the last month have hardware mitigation, and Intel themselves say that all but select 8th and 9th gen chips are affected. Maybe I'm missing something. It certainly is possible, but there's a tool that I'll have linked in the description for you to test your Intel CPU just in case. Anyway, back to the story. Apple actually states in the announcement that, quote, customers who believe their computer is at a heightened risk of attack can use the Terminal app. What this does is basically allow users to turn off hyperthreading, which Apple themselves admits can hinder performance by up to 40%, obviously depending on the application, the CPU, etc. And really, that's pretty much true. Threads don't give double the performance like double the cores would, but software can use them to give some serious boost. So yeah, some major companies are having to admit some really tough things here, and I'll bet they are not happy with Intel. Lastly for today, the clock speeds for Ryzen's 3rd gen APUs may have been revealed. Originally tweeted by Tom Apisak, who likely got his information from a benchmark, so we can't guarantee these are correct, but they sound about right since 3rd gen APUs seem to actually be based on 12nm Zen Plus. According to him, the Ryzen 5 3400G has a base clock of 3.7 GHz and a boost of 4.2, while the Ryzen 3 3200G has a base clock of 3.6 GHz and a boost of 4.0. Basically, these aren't a huge jump by any means, but because their 12nm process is likely quite refined by now, AMD can probably offer these at a really compelling price. So while that does it for today, what did you think of the news? Excited for AMD's next-gen Ryzen, or are you upset that your Mac could either be way slower or susceptible to a pretty serious vulnerability? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, definitely make sure to subscribe. And as always, have a great day.